Buenos dias, this is Scott Oliver with CostaRicaHospital.com here with cosmetic surgeon Dr. Oscar Suarez in Hospital CIMA. Good morning.
Hello, Scott.
How are you? Good.
Fine, thank you.
We'd like to know, if you could please, to explain to anybody that might be considering cosmetic surgery why your qualifications and experience would be suitable in comparison with a doctor they might be talking to, for example, up in North America.
Scott, I did my general practitioner studies here in Costa Rica, and then when I was pursuing my studies in plastic surgery, I did my 2 compulsory years here as a general surgeon. In that phase of my life, since I liked it a lot, I finished my studies as a general surgeon and worked as a general surgeon, and afterwards I picked to go to Dr. Guerrero Santos School in Guadalajara because of the fact they're a very strong school in cosmetics and a very well-known doctor around the world in that area. Afterwards, I established my practice here, and at this point in my life, I have 11 years of practice here in the country, and I find myself in a very good balance between my knowledge and my expertise, my ability to provide good results for my patients.
Dr. Suarez, tell us a little bit about the procedures that you love to do. I mean, how you best help your patients.
Scott, we could divide the procedures I mostly do and I enjoy mostly do into 2 major groups. There's the facial surgery and the body contouring surgery. In the facial surgery, facelift still is the cornerstone of most of my surgeries, including the eyelid surgery. People have used injectables, have used other helps in order to delay sometimes the need for a facial surgery, but it comes to the point that they cannot be substituted. Facial surgery has evolved, and there are many new techniques which make it very interesting. Techniques that involve shorter scars, shorter recovery times. So very regularly we get patients who are not interested in a very long recovery, but are interested in a result. And we get these patients and we could have them here in the country 10, 12 days, and they could actually go back to just their normal living with the procedure being performed. There's the other aspects. There are the body contouring surgeries, those involving the breast, which are maybe the area most asked for, but as well liposuctions and tummy tucks are very, very much sought by patients in order to improve their contour.
Oscar, if there was something unique that you offer somebody who's considering cosmetic surgery in Costa Rica, what would it be?
Scott, here we have a combination of what's very good from different areas in the world. Mm-hmm. We have European, United States, and also Latin techniques that suit very well what people are looking now in surgeries. Facial techniques like the European ones with short scar facelift, Brazilian techniques for tummy tucks, and also the mainstream United States techniques. Apart from that, we offer a very competitive prices in order for them to be able to accomplish what surgery they're looking for.
Excellent. Oscar, obviously a lot of people get excited knowing that they can come down here and have surgery and go home and look younger and fresher, and nobody seems to know anything about it. What other things excite people about having surgery done in Costa Rica?
Scott, basically people like to have, as soon as they come their surgery, to recover as soon as possible, and when they leave the country they're able to go back with any kind of non-big visible signs of their surgery, so they are able to fit back and they don't have to give much of an explanation. So a certain kind of privacy is something they appreciate when coming to the country to have a procedure. Also, some people would like, they take a few days extra and they kind of do a small vacation around the country, which there we have to guide them according to their surgery, what fits better for their, what they're looking for as far as entertainment is concerned. Here, what's important is that we take a healthy patient, put it through a procedure, and have him the best way possible to recover fast. We need a good facility, hospitals that are JCI approved like the United States, and we need expert anesthesiologists, surgeons, and assistants in order to accomplish that. In some procedures, we need some support after, massages, lymphatic drainage, and that we could accomplish giving them as a package here.
I appreciate your track record is pretty much impeccable, and I congratulate you on that, but after an operation, you know, people might have swelling, and I'm assuming that if they go back home, they might be concerned that there's not somebody to look after them. So what happens when they do go back home?
Usually we advise a patient to leave home, back to their houses, once their major complication period has finished. For example, in a facelift, I would ask patient to leave after 2 weeks. even though there's going to be some swelling, they have already noticed the way they are going to begin on swelling, and we guide them through the process of that procedure. We also keep in contact through emails, because at that point we don't really expect to have any kind of direct intervention. It's something we just need to guide the patient, and we give them the guidelines as far as exercise, their diet and physical activity, how soon they could start, and what they should be doing at each stage.
What kinds of people are getting the surgeries? What kinds of people are contacting you for cosmetic surgery?
We have people from all walks of life. We have people who are retired right now, people who are active working. Just yesterday we finished a case, and she's an anesthesiologist from an important hospital in New York. She came in, had a facelift, she went back 15 days after the surgery, and we've been keeping in contact. And yesterday we finished a 6-month period in which she told us that any of the major concerns that we could have had of our swelling, of things coming together, she already let us know that everything's settled well. Her scars are hardly visible, if not to say not perceivable by any other person. So we conclude that case. In this period of time, we've been keeping contact, and we guide the patient all the way as far as what to be expecting on each stage.
Once again, this is Scott Oliver with CostaRicaHospital.com with Dr. Oscar Suarez here in Hospital CIMA. Dr. Suarez, thank you very much indeed for all your information and your help here, and thank you for looking after so many of the people we've recommended to you. Is there anything else you'd like to add for the people watching our little show here today?
Well, Scott, our doors are open. Any questions patients could have as far as their cost, the procedure they're involved, an opinion on their case, feel free to contact us, and we'll be more than glad to give them all the information they need.
Excellent. Thank you very much indeed for your time.
Thank you, Scott.